Um, I think the thing is, like, I haven't seen them swimming myself, but Grim and Ras were out in the middle of the lake, and during the middle of Horde night, they were like, "Oh, we'll be fine out here." Like, yeah, there's a constant struggle to keep above the water, but at the same time, once they actually were out there and then just learnt that the zombies could swim, it was just like it was sad times. Also, before I go too far, they have police cars now, and if you pick them, sometimes they siren. So sometimes they can go off and draw zombies in. So I kind of don't want this to work, so I can like get it to siren. It'll probably work. But yeah, you can unlock locked vehicles and loot them. I don't know if hitting it would set it off. Nah, it doesn't. But yeah, there's like all new vehicles and stuff throughout. Like there's the fire truck. There's actual trucks. There's tractors. You can scrap all these. They give you really, really great. What do you call them? Like gear. Like extra auto parts, shit like that. You know. I kind of just wanted to. Maybe I can get it to siren. I just want it to like go off. It goes off for ages, by the way. I don't know if it stops or if we had to destroy those cars.
Oh, there's so many zombies in here.
Yeah, there is. If you wait a minute, I'll come with you. There's a lot of zombies in there. Alright. Yeah, so here's one of the tractors and stuff. I can hear a zombie. There you are. Matt. Yeah, so they've got like like ute things, all sorts. And get out my gun. This place. This was really cool when I found this. And like when exploring and stuff like that. Yeah, I've been through here once. I did not mind this. This was the shape that it was. Can you let me through? You also cannot just walk through people anymore. So you actually have to get them out of the doorway. Or otherwise you are stuck. Also, you do have different types of buildings. So, is there one in here or not? Oh yeah, there was. So yeah, you've got like electronical buildings like power grids, stuff like that. So you've got like more places to search. Some of the buildings that we all know and love are different too. There's a semi-truck. I actually quite like the semi-truck. You coming out there or not? Come on, die. Yeah, so I think it's pretty fucking cool. Ambulances, that's right, Nick might be in here. There's, I think, a box in there somewhere.
There's a valve you can turn.
Oh yeah, that's right, for the fire. Like, the funny thing is there's a part in here, I think here, where this was enclosed. So when I came through here the first time, this looked perfect, and then that literally bust out the wall, like it exploded, and a burnt zombie fell out with it. I'm like, that is so amazing. It's just like the appreciation and to the extra detail, you know? I can really like appreciate that, especially since 7 Days tends to have like a lot of like repetitiveness if you played it for long enough. But yeah, there is a way, I think, yeah, in here, Nick. Yeah, there's a way to keep getting through. Also, lights and shit actually like proper hanging. I wonder if I can fix this one up. Please tell me it was siren. Nick's got a turret, I feel fine. Not so much. I have a big one coming at me. Thank you. Come on, I just want you to siren. I'm gonna like touch all of these, and because I've got high lock picking, which by the way, a lot of the skills are reduced down to only like 3 to 5, so there's no longer like super long stats into like 5 stats to get lock picking or some shit like that. We don't have barrel sense on this map. We took everything back to base, so we're getting low XP there's not much up here, honestly. Like on my map, this is all that's above it. There's not much.
Yeah, we're gonna go back anyway.
Although this road is like rocky as shit, you should definitely, if we can, you should definitely get on that road because it's like the whole way. I don't know what the texture is, but it's different. Not a dirt road. It's not like this. Not a proper road. Should be able to. I think if you're able to get up here, then you'd want to turn right at the top.
And let's go left.
Because it takes you back where we just were.
But we haven't been left.
I have. See? I remember getting attacked. Plus, this isn't the same as the jewelry road that I was on. Where the fuck was that? Oh, it might have been in here. Maybe. I remember one of these roads are like really like shaky to drive over. It's interesting. It was a nice like addition to roads. You know? Food and stuff is still scarce. Animals are still a little bit OP when you start. That looks nice. A lot of the buildings are like completely overhauled. So, oh, they also all have names now. So when you arrive at a location, it'll tell you what that location's called. Like you can actually find out the name of certain buildings that we've all like looted for ages and be like, I'll meet you at blah location. And after a while, obviously we're not there yet. But after a while, you can get to a point where you like legitimately know where you're supposed to go because you know what the building's called and where it is and stuff. Which is nice because it's like, oh, it's that random house on the hill. It's like, what fucking one? Is it this one? Is it that one? Like, if I hop out, I should be close enough. Denison. So it will actually come up and it'll tell you the difficulty. So the skulls, the two orange skulls are the difficulty of the biome, whereas the red skulls are the difficulty of the building itself. So snow is 1.5. I think wasteland is 2 skulls. I think burnt area is a half. Green's supposed to be neutral or 1. I'm not sure, but burnt's half. I think green's neutral. Desert's 1. Snow's 1.5. What do you call it? The wasteland's 2. So yeah, depending on I'm not sure why that guy's already dead, unless Nick's coming in from that way. Maybe. I had a dead zombie in here. Phoenix, get off my mouse.
Yeah, I came in that way.
Oh, did you? That would explain why the door's open. Come on, move your tush. Yeah, I'm not having your cat butt on my mouse, on my hand. Yeah, so if I take this pot plant, there's a whole heap of different designs with this. Of course, you can just imagine how fucking excited I got when I found out you could have more than just the fucking pot plant. You can literally have, like, any color, like, base to them. Like, there's a whole shit ton of variety and stuff. And then you can have, like, mother's tongues. You can have cherry blossoms. I think there might be a zombie behind me. You have, like, hanging ferns. I like these ones probably the most. These and these. Cherry blossoms, very pretty. I like that you can have palm trees. It actually gives you quite a lot of, like, customizable variety. You can also, like, hit 2 to 3 zombies at once now with a mallet. So it's really nice. You won't kill them all, but you will definitely stun and or knock them down. So that is a real nice change. Birds are still the same piece of shit they ever were. I wish that, if nothing else, like, I want them to change the sound of the bird. I know a fellow 7 Days to Die streamer that I enjoy watching, Mirthless, who does, like, absolutely insane, like, buildings and stuff like that. He just wishes that the screamers had a different sound, not the screamers, the spiders, you know, the leapers and stuff like that. They changed them from the dude in the grey outfit. They changed him to this, like, spiny, skeletal looking, like, demon looking bastard. And it's great and everything, but it's the same really annoying shriek, you know? that was never necessary in the first place. But it is nice to see some of like the additional detail they put into like places and stuff like that. It is nice. I want to be able to make a light that looks like that. I don't think you can. But yeah, it'd be nice. Like, these look alright. Like, can you imagine putting one of those in your place? How cool would that be? Fucking have some fancy ass chandeliers and stuff. A bird is, like, I think looking for me. I'm honestly looking for it, like, casually, but there's still chickens. There's, like, an influx in... Oh, shit, there you are. It's not so much the chickens that increase. There was some other animal that were getting, like, really excessively... That had actual fire. Would immediately burn my house down. Yeah. I could never get any kind of like light that actually has like fire. Like, I love fire. Yeah, I think it's like beautiful and stuff like that, but I think it's just like an extra hazard. Let's get in the car before Nick drives off. Yeah. So at least it like has like the name of it.
Where a quest is?
I don't have a quest. I need to get one.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so Grim had a bunch of quests, and we were doing his, but I kept forgetting to grab them when I went to trader myself. So I figured, since I haven't really done many up in the snow, I might do one up here. Oh yeah, it takes like, I think 4 to 6 repair kits just to fix a car. So yeah, it's a bit of effort now. Fuel takes a bit as well. What else we got? Stun buttons are good now. They're actually really good. Oh shit. Oh damn, Nick, you took out like 6 fucking hit points on that. That place looks real nice though, I like that. Curious what that is, because it's got like a nice lake back. Oh yeah, your drones can also heal your allies too if you set them up too. It's no longer just limited to you. If you like choose the setting to, I haven't done it yet. Oh yeah, cars kind of like breakdance. Grim was doing this last week. He was breakdancing like, oh fuck. Do you want me to repair your car?
Sure.
Yeah.
You got repair kits on you. I ran out.
I do.
Thought to make you feel better.
Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, so that was 3 repair kits and it's only at 75%. So it definitely takes a lot more now. That, I don't know if you guys saw that mountain lion just literally walk off the side of a cliff. Possibly to its death. Full damage doesn't seem to plague zombies or animals or anything anymore. I wish it did. I wish that they still took full damage, or at least like snapped their legs off or something, you know, crippled them or something. So that at least then, you know, they'd take some kind of like effect. But yeah, what they do is they just like fall and they're fine. Is that enemy iframes? I mean the enemy iframes. I might be reading that wrong. Oh man. They did change the height settings and stuff like that with all the mountains. So when you actually, allegedly, when you fly around, things should look more up and down and all over the place instead of just like consistently stopping at like a set height like they used to. Invincibility frames to falls. Yeah. I wish that they didn't have that though. Where's the trader dude? Down here. There's also, I think, where is it? There's a church. This church has the glitchiest. It's got a little pocket like here or here. That is the glitchiest motherfucker. You can see all the way down to the ground, like at the bottom end of the map. And you're not supposed to be able to, and shit just keeps falling in it. So there's that. I'm a little bit scared to potentially ever fall in there, just in case, you know. We used to have issues where like the ground didn't necessarily load. This looks like one that's like permanently there, as it shouldn't be. But yeah, they did do some like nice things of like, you know, the skies and the sunlights and stuff like that. It's a lot nicer. I think Messiah is actually pretty tank. The Wasteland one, because we're in Navezgane, I think. I think that... Oh yeah, there's tier 6 now with quests, and there's infestations. So it means a fuck ton of zombies, like all throughout the building. That's what an infestation is. It's just a lot of zombies. And the tier 6s are quite hard. Tier 5s still kind of kill us if we try to like go through there without being careful. So we kind of like to like bunch up and go as a 3. But yeah, this is, I think, Shamway. I think that one's Shamway. Shamway's a little bit different. And then there's, I think, where's my base? I'm over here. So this one's got to be Shotgun Messiah. And it's massive. It's so fucking huge now. All right, let me get a quest. Also, gonna have to make sure to shut these doors because last week Grim and I came in here and I got mauled by a pack of dogs. Scared the ever-loving shit out of me. That roamed in here.
They just want to become friends.
No, well, I legitimately had a traumatic response to it. Can I get up here?
That's enough chit-chat for me today.
Yeah, so the other thing too in this place is they started showcasing armor. Some of the military armor and stuff like that. And they are supposed to bring in bandits, and we all question if this is kind of what they're supposed to look like. But allegedly this is what the full military armor is supposed to look like, which makes no sense because that hat versus a SWAT helmet and stuff like that. But yeah, they definitely added some stuff. For a while, some of these racks you could actually take clothes from and stuff. It was good. Hey, chilling through time. How you doing? Welcome back. You. I actually want to take a job from you. I need to remember to actually take a job. So I've only got clear 1 stuff, but I think that'll be fine.
That's all I got here.
Yeah. Let's sell. No, I want to sell stuff. I'm like muddling up my fucking keys tonight. I should have kept that because Grim needs it, but it's fine. I will find, and if not, make more for him if we need more. Let's get rid of the extra ammo. I know we need extra 7mm, but I'm just trying not to take extra. What I want to know is, do you have books? Sharp. You don't have any of the big ones, which is what Grim needs. Yeah, so this is Hugh's trader as well. And the candies and stuff like that, they actually have like 2 vending machines. So they've got, you know, your candy one, which I'm looking for Rockbusters, so I'm just keeping an eye out. And then you got your like drinks one and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Don't leave me. Oh. I wanted to like shut that door. It's a good old Trader Hugh. Yeah, I wanted to show off Trader Jen. Lalura's my admin Sammy, who used to play on a 7 Days server with me. So we're just kind of like running her through all the Alpha 21 changes and stuff at the moment. The last one she got to play on was Alpha 19. So just be careful of the pothole up here. Like, no, it's VIP. Sorry. Yeah, no, you're a VIP in the Discord. Sorry. I think I mixed that up earlier as well when I said that. But yeah, no, Sammy's a VIP. Wow, big upgrade. 19 to 21. Yeah, no, Sammy's one of the server members who basically their job prevents them from being able to like get on at the hours that I stream to play. Stuff like that. So they haven't been able to play since I'm not on the rat server anymore, because the rat server used to be 24 hours and anybody could join whenever. Whereas once I started streaming, I couldn't run the extra program and stream at the same time with people connecting in the background. I lost audio to my VOD, so it was not beneficial. So yeah, decision had to be made, and that was that I played 7 Days through Steam, which yeah, meant that a lot of people weren't able to just casually play anymore. Holy shit, I literally threw that guy. But yeah, there was an experimental version at one point as well, just briefly. Sammy, I don't know if you got to see that.
Oh, your mission was here as well.
Yeah, I know. So the other thing too is the missions. I'll show you this too. Yeah, no, it's all good. The bag here. This. So what happens with the missions now is if Nick and I both have a mission at the same location, and he's just done his, and I walk over to this, see down the bottom, just in front of my toolbar, it just says quest not available until 10:32. So I have to wait until 10:32 a.m. before I can do this quest, and then we can do it and then move on. So it's no longer the glitchy second quest, no longer having to deal with going back to the trader and then coming back to complete this quest without it like flipping out, stuff like that. So it's a little bit of an improvement with that. Also, Mirthless is the other 7-day streamer that I was talking about that has like the really awesome base designs and stuff like that. I think he's in like day, I'm gonna guess at this point, almost 500. And he has like a fucking super mega base. It's like ultra underground, like tunnels that like pop him out everywhere for like quests and shit. Pops him out near like traders and whatnot. And yeah, it's insane. Might actually just hold up, give you a fucking shout out, Mirthless, since I'm mentioning you anyway. Because, yeah, if you guys are interested in watching some 7 days, Mirthless has got some fucking awesome base designs. As well as just completely different play style as well. It's interesting. Everybody that plays, like, everybody that plays 7 days kind of, like, plays it a little bit different. Like, Riv and I play it completely different, but we still do just fine with, like, don't have any issues with, like, compatibility and playing and stuff like that. We just choose to do what we do where we choose to like play and do it. I'll get rid of these ones. I want that. Rid of the pants and that. Yeah, everything else can stay with me. So I also got a skill point before. Character stuff hasn't changed, really. Like, that hasn't really particularly changed. There's some like medical stuff that has. None of this stuff has changed. None of that stuff has changed. Ow, my neck accidentally like cracked it in a bad way. It's been hurting all day. Do I have, yeah, I got 2 points. I'm trying to get enough for the salvage. Is that the one that I'm waiting for? No. Might be actually 2 points with that. Let me just have a quick look around. I put a lot into strength. I've got a lot in here. Got my skull crusher and I got my miner and all that stuff. I don't think I was going for any health. I've got machine gun. I need to put more points in that at some point because my hip fire is absolute bullshit. But there is actually a proper hip fire thing in here somewhere. There, run gun. That's the one. I was putting it into intellect. That's where I was putting it. So yeah, the physician and stuff like that, like it doesn't give you the stations anymore, which is annoying. But at least with the physician, if you get a sprain, you can at least use a splinter or cast to like repair your arm or your leg or whatever like immediately, which is a really nice fucking change. So no more waiting 15 to an hour for something to like fucking heal up. Advanced engineering, like it doesn't give you like the workbenches and stuff. Same with Grease Monkey. Like all it does is like gives you more chances of finding books, crafting and stuff is less. It's good like that, you know. Same with lockpicking, like there's only 3 instead of 5 during adventurer, stuff like that. So I want to get this one, but I've been needing like 2 or 3 points for this. I need 1 more point in genius before I can do anything. I'm pretty much ready to go. I think this thing goes off at 10:30 something. Yeah, just a few more seconds if you want to wait and we could just do this place.
That works.
The chicken up there. Yeah. So we'll just do this place again. That way we can go. There's coal over there, actually. It's out of my way, but I might just mark that up. What color is it here? It's still black here. All right. I'm pretty sure I've got a coal mine somewhere else in the Greenlands. I don't know if I've still got it, but down near my base. So here's my base, right? In the burnt area. And I decided to plant like over this whole area here. They've since like been mostly harvested, but all these grey dots of trees. I had like 1,033 trees planted in like this whole space. I've so far harvested out this zone so far. So we didn't have too much problem with that because, you know, we all kind of know what it was like the last time I planted like 1,000 trees on a base. Everybody suffered. Should be almost ready to go. Like, you could wait inside if you want to, Nick. Like, with a gun. Not really going to be an issue. I understand if you can't do too many more quests and stuff if it's getting a bit late.
Yeah, I gotta get bed soon.
Yeah. But I'll continue on. I'll take on little quests. Here we go. I'll take on little quests. In here. Where's the person in here? Hey, man. The odds of getting clean water and stuff is a lot less as well. You get murky water. And even though you got the jar there, if I drink it, it'll disappear. Oh. I missed it. Trying to get up in here. I'm gonna need to feed my person some year soon. Also, food and drink do not last as long. I can't get her to jump. She won't do it. Yeah, food and drink do not, like, satisfy your person nearly as long. It's really annoying. Alright. Let's go. So even if you use, like, whatever the perk is, you know, the, whatever the gut one is, it doesn't really help you anymore. It helps for a short while and then it does not, which is really frustrating. It's kind of just one of those ones where it, like, gives you, like, a few extra seconds instead of minutes. Whereas the old ones used to take, like, a candy on, like, the improved gut or whatever it is, and it would last for, like, you know, 2 or 3 times as long. It doesn't do that anymore. It wears off quickly. What the fuck? I'm, like, trying to have a drink there, and I don't think Nick ran over a bunny. Mind you, the rabbits in this game are so, like, so done with life. Like, they just do not want to exist in this, like, zombie apocalypse. And they will do everything in their power to remove themselves from it. I find that, like, if you put down a spike trap in the middle of nowhere, a rabbit will run to it. Almost instinctively. Like, the animals just die on, like, spikes and traps and stuff all the time. Like, all the time. So, like, you get fresh meat and stuff from it. It helps. But yeah, it's a little frustrating.
Are you? You must think
Just hear, like, random animals just screaming in the distance.
You did it, so I'll
That. I don't really need that, but sure. Yeah, let's see inventory.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
No. I keep hitting the wrong button. I got very used to the little Halloween game that I was playing last night, and I'm kind of like, kind of forgot. Yeah, if you need to go to bed to get sleep, Nick, that's alright. I can go on to do other quests. I got my bike with me.
Alright, I'll stop here.
Alright.
Catch you later.
Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Scrap that down. What, are you gonna try to, like, stay inside, are you?
No, we should go back to my base.
Well, I mean, apart from that, you can always just stay in Grimm's hut.
It's not that far away.
Alright. Nice hit. I honestly wasn't quite sure what I did. I normally just, like, walk up to them and I either manage to hit them before they get me or I don't. I must admit, the fucking physics of launching animals in this game is incredible. Like, it's basically like Wii Sports, except, you know, the animal is the ball. And they get some fucking airtime too. It's really interesting choice by Fun Pimps. And the funny thing is, like, the more I increase my points in my mallets, the further they go. Sometimes if you get it on the right angle, you can launch a zombie too. So that's always fun. Where is the quest I'm going to? It's over here somewhere. Round back. I might have done it actually not that long ago. But I thought I'd, like, taken that tree down for a hot second there. There it is. Oh yeah, standard blue house. Blue house with the ladder up front. We all know this one. I actually don't mind going into some of the other houses. So at the end of Alpha 19, when nobody was on the server anymore, I actually spent a lot of time looting. I was trying to find the last book. This might actually be Nick's quest, actually. I bet anything I didn't actually grab a quest. That'd be fine. I'll go down to Trader Jen. Do a couple quests of her. She is... I might actually just swap by my place first because it's basically on the way. I'm gonna go over to that bridge. I'll show you guys that weird fucking bridge that's like super, super steep. Yeah, I don't know. I ended up like exploring the crap out of all the towns and all the buildings to the point of knowing roughly what like everything had. Where is the end of this place? Going too far there. Yeah, so it ended up being, when they changed it, there were so many places that I had gone down. Oh, shit. Shit, that ain't where I'm going. Holy shit, I found Harry Potter Bridge. It's not, but, you know, they did add some, like, nice bridges. The fuck is this place? Well, that's how you find things. Yeah, so they have, like, proper bridges and shit now through cities and other places, too, by the way. So this stuff is nice. Unfortunately, sometimes you can actually get trapped up here with like zombies and shit, and it's not good. Let me get... where was I trying to go? Well, that sounds like a mountain line. I want to go up here. Whoa, fuck. I thought so. I don't want to hide it or anything. I'll just go up here. I want to take you guys down the bridge. I found it once, and it was just like... I don't know, it was an interesting thing. I haven't really seen them do like a standard bridge out of nowhere like this. Also, the cemeteries and stuff like that are different too. There's a couple of different types they've changed. Alright, yeah, this. So I found this. And I was like, what the fuck? I also like the fact that it's bumpy as shit. Like, legitimately, it's so bumpy. But, if I look back up, like, there's a sign. So, yeah. That was an interesting find. Out of nowhere, at one point. I'm pretty sure this is a straight line through, yeah, if I take it down here somewhere to my house. Near the, all the way down near the drive-through. So I'll go down there, I'll go back home and I'll put some stuff away, and then I'll go down to Jen. I do quest down her way in like the desert and stuff. Jen's location, I don't know if it's going to be like that at all map types, but it's definitely interesting looking. I definitely was not expecting her location to be like where it is and how it is. But it was interesting because like when we first found her, which was completely out of the blue, we're just like, what the fuck is this place? We ended up like just building like a little shack next to her, and I'm like, I was real tempted, like real tempted just to build my building there, because you could build like all the way right up outside her place. Like there's no longer issues with being too close and stuff. I think on a couple of bases, I think Hugh's maybe, I think it's either Hugh or Bob has a building that you can actually put the frame blocks on the outside, like on his wall. Like if you want, you can actually build on his wall. I don't know if it's still able to be doing that or if they've patched it, but it was interesting when I learnt that. It was actually when Alpha 21 came out, a lot of people, particularly like newer people to 7 days, were trying that. Just because it was a safe little place where you were literally on the trader's building. It was like basically invulnerable to zombies. If you get them over the fence, they get stuck in the actual like trader's place. You know, here's part of my forest. So yeah, it was interesting. I had a few people ask if I was going to do it. And I'm like, no, I have full intentions to build out here in the burnt area because that was where I wanted to build next. So I did that. Next place I want to build though is Wastelands. I don't know. I'm making resources at the moment just to see if like how much it needs to build out there, because like building resources later game versus when you're trying to still survive and fortify a place is very, very different. And so I don't know if it's actually going to be possible because Wastelands basically is like entering feral sense zone. Like there's so many walking around and there's so many ready to just go. But yeah, I ended up putting some like pumpkins and stuff around. These should be still growing. I thought I'd put some pumpkins to grow at the front. I normally try, I haven't for ages on this map, but I used to put like a pumpkin at the front so that I could see what I was like when stuff was ready. But yeah, I must admit, one thing I like about this place, apart from the spikes here, is like I like my window. I can't not like show off my like window. When there's stuff cooking inside and there's like a really nice glow and stuff, it's so fucking pretty. But yeah, I've got some coins and stuff. I'll need to take that upstairs. Let's see. I don't want all the fuel. I just want some. I'm gonna go for a decent drive, so I might as well. Let's see. You put everything back. We do have SMG turrets and we do have Grim's using shotguns. So I've been making. He's also using these as well. So I've been making them for him, and I've been trying to keep with the armor piercing ones for myself, since I'm also, you know, the one making the ammo. So I'm like, I'm obviously going to make some for myself. Let's put away. That's not where you go. It's just some food. A lot of the recipes are the same. Some stuff's changed, like sham chowder looks different. So sham chowder is no longer white. Like, it's no longer like a bisque type thing. It's more like an actual, like, seafood, like what you'd imagine with like either ground down prawns or lobster or something like that, shells into like a rich kind of like orangey sauce looking thing. Like that looks like, I mean, it doesn't look that appetizing, but it looks a little bit more appetizing than the pasty white dish that it was. Like, it's harder to cook now. Like, I have a lot of water through effort, and the guys also giving me their water and stuff like that, but for a long time we could not make any food except for like the basic, you know, bacon and eggs stuff, because either we didn't have the recipe beyond that, or like we didn't have the water. Like, I started making yucca smoothies because it was snow, blueberries, yucca fruit, and I think that was it. So as long as I could get those resources, I could just make that on the workbench. It didn't matter. I don't think I brought any more additional seeds. I need some of those, so I keep using them. What else have we got here? We do have like a small stack of broken glass. It does